Hello. Send the link to the stream to Discord, and I'm gonna Discord invite. Hello there, Quickner. I'm gonna send invite link Discord chat, and then I'm gonna start streaming. Alright. Let's go. I honestly don't even know if I like Corpse Party anymore, but, you know, at very least, I have committed. So, it do be streaming time. Bit weird to start streaming when I start streaming. Was the last save I did? That's 2 hours. I think that save is later. So last time, Toshi crossed the barrier, whatever. As Reggie once said, if the game is not fun, why bother? Yeah, true statement. I guess mostly just a lot of stuff in this game annoys me. That, and since I'm playing on the I have to play on the television in order to stream it. My window shines light on the TV, which direct just completely inhibits my ability to play. I do like the story. I just feel like it'd be better as an anime, because like so much of stuff happens, and then bad stuff happens despite you doing the right thing. That's like the main thing that's upset me a lot, you know? But I do think that the game is good. I have no idea why the game isn't letting me, like, split here. I know I've done puzzles like this before, where they're like, yo, why don't, like, go where the purple thing is on the other side of the room, I'll stay here, or something like that. I guess there's something I need to do? It's been a while since I've streamed. Does your window have, like, a way to block light? I think I could block the window out. The curtain-like thing or whatever. When I was younger, I messed it up, so it's, like, zip-tied to the top. So I'd have to, like, put a cardboard box on the window or something to make it stop. What do? Aqua. Yeah, this is not helpful. Yellowed sheet of notebook paper on the floor next to the body. The shakiness of the lettering and the contents of the memorandum suggest that its writer was on the verge of death well before pen touched paper. I need water so badly. I'm hungry, sure. I can deal with the hunger. It's the thirst I can't stand. The other guy I was with, Toshi Matsubara, tried drinking that filthy tap water from the sink in the bathroom. Threw it all up almost immediately, and it burned his chest and his throat so badly he was dying. I've tried to think outside the box, even going as far as to drink my own spit. To say it, all matters one bit. My tongue is so swollen I can't even talk. Nicolete, it's been pouring outside since we got here. If only I could have found a way to gather some of that rainwater. Satoshi might still be alive. It's almost as if someone's playing a cruel joke on me, showing me more water than I've ever seen before, putting it just outside my reach. Somebody wrote that there's a whole other wing at the school, accessed through an outdoor walkway, but I've never found it. At last resort, I'm gonna try drinking my own blood. My name is Hidemasa Kojima. Kojima? that actually, I don't even know if it picked up on the mic. I should probably move the mic down. I don't think the audio was terrible before, but it's a little bit better now, right? At least I hope so. I'm an 11th grader in class 2-4 at Amazaki West High. If anyone reading this ever makes it out of here alive, please tell my family. Tell my father what happened to me. I don't want to be a missing person for the rest of his life. I hate the idea of him always wondering where I went, or if I'm even still alive. It seems to continue, but the rest of it is completely drenched in blood, rendering it totally illegible. Body of a high schooler. Whoever it is seems to have only died mere hours, minutes, or even moments ago. Alright. Here's my inventory. I've got a little cassette thing. I've got Naomi and Seiko's cell phone. What is my goal exactly right now? Like, I mean, of course the goal is to get out, but what did the ghost tell me? I remember I watched a video about, like, it was something like top 10 crazy characters or something like that. And then it spoiled the game a little bit for me. Oh, by the way, I'm editing a video for Chet, so now I have a little something to do while I'm not busy watching your stream. Oh wow, you're Chet's editor now? Holy crap. Really cool. If anybody watching this does not know who Chet is, which seems kind of unlikely, Human Gaming Station, if anybody ever requests, I can send a channel link, but I don't think anybody watching has not heard of him. Delta remains, what's going on? Okay. Maybe... or anything from the script or whatever? I thought that Satoshi and Naomi spoke with the spirit. Isn't her name Naho or something? Doesn't look like it. Dang. Oh, a candle. Oh dear. I love only being able to see a space ahead. Chat basically canceled a video idea. He had already recorded a bunch of stuff of it, but in the end he decided to scrap it. And then I then got all of the recordings and decided to finish the video he started. Ooh, that sounds quite, cool. I would ask what the video is, but I don't know. I feel that's probably not very good video etiquette. Ugh. Oh. The body of Seiko Shinohara next been squeezed into an hourglass shape with a deep crimson rope burn at its center. Did that trigger something? Laboratories. Already been to these. Okay. Now Naomi then turned herself there. Then I saved her because I'm an epic. I am so good at video games, guys. I definitely know what I'm doing. Ever. I guess I'll just go back and hope that it worked. There's not really anything else I can do. I guess maybe I could try going to the laboratories. There's like clearly the thing that I need to do is to get the purple item in the classroom downstairs. At least I'm pretty sure. Oh, the video about game music. He got from his local library some sort of book challenge and changed it into a music challenge, but in the end he kind of scrapped the video. Is it like the 30-day game challenge, music challenge thing? I don't remember what it was called, but I remember he had two versions, one where it was genuine and the other where like almost every single entry was live and learn. But I think he included a Persona 5 song. Oh, and he might have also included a Sonic Heroes song. I don't remember. But is it anything like that? One of like a new or anything. Is there anything I need to burn? Normally, when you enter from both directions or whatever, there'll be a dialogue thingy where he's like, "Yo, let's get the thingy together" or something, you know. But that's not happening here. I don't get why. It doesn't make any sort of sense to me. If I interact at the exact spot the purple thing is. Oh. Yeah, I wanted to make another one of this kind of video, but he was too lazy to record game footage and edit the entire thing. Fair. There we go! The lights change positions again. Naomi, would you mind waiting here for a sec? Sure, no problem. There we go.
Naomi!
Grab it. Okay, got it. Custodian's key. Woo! As if I know where the custodian's closet is. Nicely done in there. In fact, you seem totally unfazed. Did you figure out what we needed to do on your own or something? Actually, I had to do something similar before. With Seiko. Did you? Same here, but with Yuka. Keep moving. We'll find her. I know we will. Yeah. Custodians. Progress! Indeed! Progress! I think that was probably... Oh, there we go. Custodian's closet. And because there's TV static, I can probably use the tape or whatever. Let's go. Ooh. Like an apartment? Who turned out the lights? What the? What's going on? Why is it so cold? Ugh, something really smells. It's pitch black in here. Can you find a light switch anywhere? I'll try. Found it. Phew, thanks. Man, it does stink in here. And it's not just mold, is it? Probably not. Huh. That's odd. What is? Oh, nothing. Deja vu. I swear I've seen this room before. There are old moldy tea leaves floating in stagnant water. It's an old beat-up kettle. Every day through November 18th, 1975 is crossed off with a big X. Ah, what was that? Inside the cabinet, there's a notebook labeled Night Guard Logbook and a few crumpled pieces of paper. Heaven. Oh. L. Oh, confinement to. Now taking applications. The sheets of paper contain what appears to be a seemingly endless list of names. The lettering is worn, however, making it impossible to confirm exactly what is written. It's an old-fashioned space heater. Something sticky seems to have melted all over its surface. There are stains everywhere. There's a Video 8 camcorder lying on top of the TV. Its cassette deck is empty. Its batteries also seem to have run out, however, as the LCD display isn't turning on. What is something this recent doing in a place this old? Maybe it belonged to somebody who was brought here, like us? Yeah, that does make sense. Unfortunately, there's no cord here to hook it up to TV, and it's out of batteries, so it doesn't look like we'll be able to get much use out of it. The magazine article here from a publication called Strange But True, Stories of the Occult. It's a follow-up to a previous report. Read it? Yes. Strange But True, Stories of the Occult. Chasing Down the Hidden Past of the Cursed School Building. Follow-up by Ko Kibiki. Let's talk a bit more about Yoshikazu Yanagihori, beloved son of Heavenly Host Elementary's principal Takamine Yanagihori. The man was a born instructor, pure and simple. He took up the mantle as soon as he could, and performed his duties with peerless panache. But then the illness struck, and little by little his winning personality gave way to pure instinct. He was slowly losing all sense of identity. Although the cause of this illness was unknown, its effects were anything but. Simply put, the good teacher had begun reverting to a childlike state. He began carrying an antique doll with him at all times, a memento from a long-forgotten festival, perhaps given to him by his late mother. Behavior during class degraded quickly. More often than not, his lectures would cease before the period's end, and he'd begin wailing mournfully. Finally, several months prior to the kidnapping and murder incident, Yoshikazu reached a point where he could no longer communicate his thoughts. Although he could still understand others, he became virtually incapable of forming words without intense focus. Given all the evidence mounted against him, Yoshikazu Yanagihori was arrested on multiple counts of kidnapping, murder, and desecration of the dead. But due to his mental condition, he was never able to confess his involvement in these crimes, nor even properly discuss them with authorities. Everything hinged on the testimony of the sole survivor, one Sachiko Shinozaki, age 7. Sachiko? In search of the truth behind the less scientific afflictions this incident spurned, I, of course, chose to follow the trail of this mysterious little girl. Those who have seen the infamous newspaper photos accompanying this story may remember Sachiko best as the girl with the strikingly unusual red dress. It's hard not to feel sympathy for someone so young, forced to watch other children her age being tortured and killed by one. And certainly, if I were to find Miss Shinozaki and secure an interview, there would be some real moral concerns about digging up such painful memories. Then again, he's been a full-grown and hopefully well-adjusted adult for over 10 years at this point. By now, she should be able to look back upon these horrific events with some objectivity, and give a more thorough account of what happened that day. Finally, some lore! True! Oh. Ooh. Character swap.
篠崎
I'm impressed, Shinozaki.
本当は
You're
強かった
far
んだな
stronger than I thought. Totally fearless, in
怖がりじゃない
fact. I was scared out of my mind. My brain is still struggling to make sense of all this.
そうか
Okay, this is directly after they gave the tongue back to the ghost, I
成
think.
仏成功っぽくね
Okay, but look, the ghost is gone, I guess. We really managed to appease it.
大丈
Are
夫か
you alright?
まあ
You
とりあえず
should
吹けよ
probably dry your
涙と
tears and
鼻
blow
水
your nose at least.
お前
Didn't I tell you before you shouldn't say things like that?
ガキかよお前
What are you...
あー
Really
やべえな
gross. Not
い
good.
つもはこんなことす
Not
るやつじ
normally
ゃない
like
のに
this, Shinozaki.
篠崎
Oh. Not normally like this. Alright, so... Oh, hey, yo! Finally a part 2! How to remove a tongue, part 2. Draft. Wait, monthly goal! So for this month, we need you to remove at least 5 tongues. And then, so that your grades can stay up or something, I don't know. How to remove a tongue, part 2. Draft. Cut the tongue with a pair of big scissors. It's so thick and warm. How will you know whose tongue it is later when you have a bunch more? Simple. Label it with a name tag. This is like reading like a how to have your life goals high. Indeed. This feels like an infomercial. It's reading like an infomercial to me. Hi, Billy Mays here. Are you tired of not knowing whose tongue is whose after you've gotten a decent collection? Well, do I have the invention for you. The name tag. With the simple name tag, you can label your tongue so you know whose tongue is who without having to, like, Sharpie it or something. I don't know. The tongue is very tender and squishy, so stick the safety pin in deep. Or actually, no, I need to Billy Mays impression the thing. The tongue is very tender and squishy, so stick the safety pin in deep to keep the label from slipping away. Oh, dang, it wasn't longer. Finally. Oh, there's a blood-splattered notebook on the desk with the word diary written in bold letters at the top. Like some sort of prop. However, it's practically molded into the desk. Can't be moved or opened. There's a blood-splattered notebook on the desk with the word diary. Oh. Sorry, my bad. There's an anatomical diagram of the human body tacked to the wall. Looking closely, each individual organ seems to be blood-stained and swollen, as if it could burst forth with a spray of gore at any moment. Vast quantities of medicine and tonics are lined up on each of the shelves. The handle turns with a loud squeak, but not a drop of water comes out. There's a torn piece of newspaper on the ground. Looks like the top half of an article. I'll read it. Tenjin Public Relations, the light and dark sides of Heavenly Host Elementary's principal Takamine Yanagihori. Ground was broken for Tenjin's municipal Heavenly Host elementary school building in 1952. It quickly became a source of pride for the town, as no elementary school had stood within Tenjin's borders at all prior to its construction. Primary schoolers had previously been commuting to neighboring towns for class, so for them in particular, Heavenly Host truly was a godsend. The coveted position of principal for this new learning institution was awarded to a man named Takamine Yanagihori. Yanagihori quickly became popular amongst the townsfolk for his charismatic personality, his work ethic, and his firm but fair school policies. Registration and attendance soared well beyond the school's capacity, necessitating frequent desk and chair reorders, and even general building expansion. Essentially, due to Yanagihori's unwavering dedication, Heavenly Host became a cornerstone of life within the humble town of Tenjin. But all that began to change on the dawn of one fateful day, with an incident that would set the stage for Heavenly Host's rapid fall from grace. Blank. The newspaper is torn at this point. The bottom half of the article is missing. What's my candle doing here? I'm sure I left it outside in the hallway. Someone move it? Alright, I do like lore drops, though, even though I probably don't remember most of the lore that I've obtained. I can't go this way. I can't bring myself to see Suzumoto like that again. I feel like I'll lose my mind. Just what you mean. God damn it, why'd you have to die like that? Was Suzumoto the one that was slammed into the wall at lightning speed or something? Are you a friendly ghost? I'm gonna pretend that you are. When something catches your eye, such as a poster on the wall or an item on the floor, walk over and examine it. Never give up. Ooh. There's an old crumpled up piece of paper next to the body. Well, Yuma, guess this is as far as you go. Exhaustion has set in, so it looks like it's the end of the road. My classmate, Tomoe Mizuki, climbed the fence around the outdoor hallway and slipped into the woods outside the school. It's been 3 days now and she still hasn't come back. All the while, I've been stuck here getting chased around by the ghost of a girl with nothing above her jawline. And I've not only twisted my ankle, but got glass cuts all over my wrists, so I'm in no condition to keep running. I keep hearing this snip, snip, snip sound of scissors everywhere I go. Can't tell if it's real, or if it's just ringing in my ears. Just die already. Get it over with, so I can finally rest. Maybe I can have my head cut off at the jaw like that. Uh-oh. Whoever this is seems to have only died mere hours, minutes, or even moments ago. Rutrow. Way to go, way to go. Okay, that hall doesn't anything. This hall lead to anything? Oh wait, this is the custodian hall or whatever, right? Or different floor? Custodian's closet door is locked. Oh man! I unlocked it in the other space. I guess they don't transfer over. That's a shame. No way to go. Congratulations on your arrival. Our most heartfelt blessings we offer to thee. Congratulations on your... oh. We'll be anxiously awaiting your death, and once everyone's dead, that's when we'll all be able to meet again. And then the conquest begins. What does that mean? Are they, like, gonna wage war on the rest of the world once they get, like, everyone dead or something? The body of a middle schooler. Whoever it is seems to have only died mere hours ago. Anything up here? Crumpled up note on the floor. There's one thing I've learned from all of this. Children are victims too. Not at fault here. They're not the ones we should hate. The murderer is the one who created this cycle of resentment and cruelty. The murderer is our true enemy. Oh yeah, Yoshiki's trying to, like, calm the ghost children or something. That he needs to find the murderer and then get him to confess, I think. So I assume that my goal is to find the murderer and then give him his doll back. I'm so glad we could find each other before... oh. Yeah, this one's sad. Yeah, this one's really sad. There's graffiti on the wall here. Idiots. There's no getting heaven from here. I feel really bad for them. Lever is stuck, won't budge. There does seem to be space for it to go down one more notch, but the mechanism is locked. There's a tiny, peculiarly shaped keyhole in its base. Okay, so nothing over there. If I were a zombie murderer from the 70s, where would I be? Is there anything here? Doesn't look like it. Up here? Oh, it does lead to a staircase. Oh, but an unseen force is pushing me back. So it doesn't look like there's anything on this floor. Let's check the bucket. There's a rusted bucket on the ground. It's empty. Yeah. I honestly expected it to be grosser. Anything? Is this... oh dear. Antique doll, weep, weep. Go to where the floor collapsed, but then got better. One step rooster, 10 paces rat. Oh boy, this is gonna be annoying. So there's somewhere where the floor collapsed, and then got better. Then I gotta go one step rooster, one step rat. Whatever that means. Or 10 steps rat. I can't see Jack. I can see one space ahead of me, exactly. doesn't look like there's anything. Oh, I have returned from my time in the mountains. I'm glad that you've returned safely. Where were the... No, there was one before where it was like... corpse part. There was one where, like, move 10 steps rooster, 14 steps horse, or something like that. Yeah. From red door, 6 steps horse, 13 paces rooster. The rooster is west, and rat is north. Okay. So, I need to find somewhere where the floor is collapsed and then is repaired. Then I need to go 1 step west. Oh, if we talk about zodiacs. Okay. Well, that's probably what this is, too. 1 step, yeah, I think it would be using zodiac rules. Because if I remember this puzzle correctly, from the red door, you had to move 6 steps down, and then 13 steps left, I think. So, I think it probably would be using zodiac rules. I don't really know, though. Do I need to find somewhere? Floor collapsed, but then collapsed, and then 1 step west, then 10 steps north. Can't tell what anything is. Maybe just somewhere anywhere where that motion could be done. If 10, then yeah. No. I don't remember what this place has looked like. In Zodiac's, horses go south. Oh. 1, 4, 5, 7, 10. There. Seems like the only method. Oh wait. 2, 3, 4, 5. Not enough space. 1, 2. Dear. So where's... I don't know where the broken floor is. Like, nothing looks particularly different. It says, go to where the floor collapsed but then got better. Then go 1 step rooster, 10 paces rat. I don't know. I'm in the, where am I? I'm in the entranceway of the main building. Maybe I should just look it up. Let's try. Come. 1 step rooster. 10 paces rat. Go to the oh, yeah. You have to go into the stairwell on the left side. You'll remember this stairwell having a hole in it from when you were playing as Satoshi earlier. Stick 1 step left, then 10 steps up into... What? What? Come on. Come on. Load faster, Google Chrome. You did do the red door one. Yeah. That was in a previous chapter, I believe. So... Or at very least, I do remember doing it. It might be from chapter 4, but I do know that I did go the horse rooster thing. Why isn't my ad blocker? Yeah, there we go. My ad block worked. There we go. Go to where the 4th floor collapsed, then got better. One of the... What? Okay. I guess I'll try that. I don't really remember that, but whatever. Wait. I don't know where anything is. Clearly not look. Oh, wait. That light? No. No. There isn't a board here, so it's somewhere else. No, it's not there. Is it even on this floor? It's definitely not in the second wing. If it's in the second wing, I swear I'll, like, gouge my eyes out or something. I'll follow the tutorial and cut out my own tongue. But it's not. You can tell it's not. Oh. Okay, it is here. Ugh. One of the floorboards here is slightly raised. Peering through the crack, it's barely make out something shiny in the dark recesses below. Try to pull it out? Yes. And this'll get me one of the keys or something, right? From beneath the floorboards, he managed to fish out a crank-like key that resembles the winder from an old-fashioned pocket watch. What is this? Doesn't look like it would fit in any door I know. Winder. Oh, that might be for the crank. A tiny key shaped like the winder for a clock or music box. Let's try it. Come on. Oh wait, in order to get to the crane thing, I have to go through the other entrance. Alright. You! The winder you found looks like it'll fit perfectly in the keyhole at the base of the lever. Use it. Yes! It did indeed slip into the device without any trouble, but nothing happened.
おい
Aw. Base for try for yes!
この
Good. Ooh, new room update. New room unlocked. Let's go. Oh, there it is. Whoa,
な
great.
んだここは
Wow, get a load of this
Shower
place. It's got showers and everything. What are you...
苦しい
Is that the killer? New places to... Yeah, indeed. What has happened?
ち
Blood?
篠崎
Shinozaki,
大丈夫かよおい
are you alright? Did
また
you
何か感
feel
じたのか
something again? Huh? Ah,
また話か
another
鼻だからいい
nosebleed.
が脳の血管で
It's
も切れ
just
たら
her
大変だ
nose,
ぞ
it's fine. But if a blood vessel burst in her brain or something...
篠崎
Here, Shinozaki.
これ
Step up
鼻
some
に詰めた
tissues in your nose to stop the bleeding. Thanks. I have some of my own, but since you got yours out already. Yeah, go ahead.
例の影
Just
響
get to her.
体力
Oh,
的
she's
に
been a
もう
little
限
off
界か
since before that.
そろそろ
I
休
think she's
ませてやら
probably
ないと
reached
な
her limit. She needs to rest. Ah, what was that? You're white? Ew, I hate white people. Your own reflection stares back at you. Strangely, you have more wrinkles than you remember. The bucket is crammed full of discarded underwear, all twisted up like wrung out dish rags. Weird. You're old now? To the wrinkles. What's going on? No running, but no running. Cool, huh?
雨
Can't
で
even
向
see
こうが
the
よ
other
く見
side
え
of
ねえ
it with
な
all the rain.
よし
Alright, here goes.
篠崎ダメだやっぱり
Miyazaki, this
頭
clearly isn't
文化人形
working. Why don't I take the
風邪
doll
ひいち
for
ま
a
うか
bit?
ら
You'll
お
catch
前
your
は
death of
建物の
cold
中
out
入って
here.
ろ
Go back inside.
俺が調べ終わるま
I
で
can handle the
更衣室
search.
で待
You
ってろよ
just wait for me in the locker room.
あなた一人で霊
What's
相手
gonna
に
happen
何が
if
で
a
きるの
ghost
よ
shows up again, hmm? You think you'll be able to handle it?
いいから何かあっ
Don't
たら
worry about
呼ぶ
me.
からよ
Anything happens, I'll call you,
助けに来てくれ
and you can come to my rescue. Don't the phones not work?
分かった
Alright, just
むちゃ
do anything
しないで
stupid. He's gonna do something stupid, isn't he? Thank you.
なんだ
Say something?
これ以上負担をかけさせる
Gotta
わけ
try
に
and
はいか
live
ないから
low
な
possible. I don't think she can handle much more of this. It's essentially an oversized faucet or pump, obviously used for filling the pool. Its entire surface is covered in moss that seems to have absorbed some of the water, puffing it up with a thick, blackish green coat of ultra-shiny slime. Look at this murky water.
何が
No
沈んでるか
telling
分
what
かっ
could
て
be
も
down there.
死んでも入んねえぞ
All I know is I would be caught dead in
泳
this
げねえ
pool.
し
Of course, I can't really swim. And, yes, the classic. Pool right next to forest. Is there anything out here? Oh, that's an anything. Caution! Confirm all swimmers have vacated the pool before draining. There's a sign on the door that says pump room. The door is locked.
なんだこの汚し
Oh, ooh, and a thingy. Looks like there's a key lodged in the crack between two tiles. Try to dig it out. Yes! Yo! Let's
水
go.
圧調整
Pump
室
room, huh? I've had enough. What? What? What it? That? No, there's no way. Come on,
冗談
give
じゃ
me
ね
a
えぞ
break here.
なんだよ何飛び込んだんだよ篠崎
Someone fell in.
更衣室にいる
Bucky's still in the locker room, right?
篠崎
What?
更衣室にいるだろうな
What? What happened? What do? Wait. God dang it. I am not going to, like, let myself continue if I'm getting a bad ending from this. Do I need to go into the pump room and stop it or something? Oh dang, I should have read that, but whatever. Oh great, my favorite. Oh wait, yeah. Oh darn it. I don't have enough time now, do I? Said that she's still in the locker room, which probably means that I need to go there. Damn it, she's not here. I guess that really was her.
何やってんだよ
What the hell is she thinking? See, I can't see shit and I'm on a time limit moment. Yeah. Best moment.
何やってんだよ俺
What am I doing?
俺のせいだ
All my fault. Well, it will be. You've got 12 seconds! Yeah, I'm not even gonna wait the extra 5 seconds to see if I can somehow manage to do it. I'm just gonna restart. I know I didn't have, like, a save beforehand, so I'm just gonna have to rush through. I'm surprised I'm not more upset. That is pretty bullshit. None of those are... good game. Yeah. Admittedly, so far today, I am liking it more than I was the other day ago, so that's good. Where am I? I haven't gotten the whatever it's called done. That's the second minute. I need to go down there, like, initiate the key finding. Then I need to go over here, up. Hello, Shadow Bonnie. Unfortunately, I don't have any wax on me that I could give you. One of the floorboards here is slightly raised. You heard him give him wax. Dang it, I have to find some. Dang it, I don't have anything! Alright. Found the winder. I need to wind the winder. Give me the plank. You have 2 minutes to find wax. Or you... You have 2 minutes to find wax so you get the bad. So true. Oh, and you can't see anything. Yeehaw. There's planks. Shadow Bonnie, you can have those planks. There's flesh. Or Mr. Beast buys you. No, there are worse things. I'd rather Mr. Beast buys me than Jeff Bezos, so... Although I don't necessarily know how much that's worth. I'm walking over here.
No.
Yep. The white person. As a white person, I can say that I hate white people. Temp 6. Let's go. Cool, huh? Yep. What in the shadow dimension? A shadow dimension.
なんだこれ以上負担をか
Temporary. Okay. And that will activate Yoshizaki, or I think her name is. jumping into the pool. And then my guess is that you need to go to the lockers. Then since Yoshiki can't swim, he needs to, like, drain the pool, I think.
水圧
Among Us. I should not laugh at Amogus jokes. It's 2024. Let's go. Isn't here.
篠崎
Oh, Shinozaki.
いない
I can't swim.
何やってんだよ俺俺のせいだ
Yep. It will be your fault if that's it. Oh, there we go. Where are you? Ah, darn it. Pretty sure this is where the waves are coming from.
さっき波が立っていたの いた今助けてやるからな
Don't worry, things aren't there. Yay! Yo! First try! Man has 1 minute and 10 seconds, and he's talking to a pipe.
篠崎
Shinozaki! Good, at least she's still got a pulse.
篠崎おい
Come on, breathe already, damn it! Victor, I told you you have 46.2 seconds to find Garen. Go find him or face the bad ending. I don't know who those characters are, but they do be like that. You got 5 seconds to save him, or else you die in real life. Don't worry me like that.
Are
You back with me now? So tell me,
なんでプールに飛び
how
込んだり
did
し
you
たん
jump
だ
into the
よ
pool? Called me out there, didn't you?
What?
What?
呼ばれて
I
プール
heard
サ
your
イドに出
voice,
た後
but I ran outside, and
覚えて
after
ない
that,
けど
I don't
気
remember
がつい
much
たら
else.
目の
And
前
that
が
the
真
next thing I
緑で
knew, my vision was all this
口の中にいっ
sickening
ぱい
green color. My mouth was full of water.
くそこれも例
Damn
の
it,
仕
was
業
this the
か
work of those work
騙し
ghosts
やがると
again?
は
You failed to locate Garen in the soda joint in Ginza. You have failed.
やっぱなんかあるな
Gotta be something in that
pool.
pool.
え
I'm stuck in my tooth.
何かいっぱい挟まっ
Like
てる
algae or something. Anyway, I'm gonna go back to my death.
もうだ
have fun. It's morbid.
シャワーの水出ないのか
Wonder if the showers still work. Yeah, I think he I could have saved you that time and just said no, they don't. Nothing.
口の中苦い
Get rid of this horrible taste. I smell absolutely putrid. Eat this.
ふざけやがって
I feel bad ending is that
とりあえず雨で
Rasputin
体
one.
洗ってみるか
Mizaki, How about we go into the rain and wash ourselves off a little?
雨程度じゃ口洗える
Oh,
かど
I
うか
don't know
わ
how
かんねえ
much
けど。
help rainwater will be. It's out of your mind.
よし、行こうぜ。
Alright then, let's go.
後でどっかで服
After this, I
乾
guess
か
we'll
さな
need
い
to
と
figure
な。
out how to dry our clothes.
どうだ？
Looking better?
案外口すすげた。
Oh, Corpse Party Devil Summoner. Wait, are those references to Devil Summoner? What if there was a new game idea that I'm coming up with right now? Needs to be a real thing. It'll make loads of money. Corpse Party Party. Like Mario Party, but it's all Corpse Party characters. All of the maps are like different places or wings of Heavenly Host Elementary. There are mini games. It's Mario Party, but Corpse
そう
Party,
か。よかった
and it
な。
would be called Corpse Party Party. Yeah.
さっき向こうに気になる部
Sort
屋
of,
見
I
つけ
could
たんだ。
only think of one mini game, which would be like giving tongues back to the ghosts. Yeah, I was referencing. Oh, I've never played Devil Summoner. The original. I played a little bit of Soul Hackers, but oh, I have played a little bit of the Raito games. I really like the SMT series. So, Shinazaki, while I was out here, I came across a room in the back that I'd kind of like to check out.
私も行く。
I'll go with you.
その方がいいか。
Uh,
そうしよう。
Excuse me. That's probably for the best. Alright, let's do it. Press A as fast as you can to not get crushed by a cabinet. Mash A to plead for mercy. Unlock it. Yeehaw. He was so rusted and brittle that it instantly snapped as soon as it was turned. Fortunately, it had already done its job. Run away from player 4 who tries to take over your body and kill the other player. One of the play that'd be a 1-on-3 minigame or whatever. One person controls the killer, and then all the other ones have to run away for half a minute in the maze, you know. But the one player can like crumble parts of the maze to trap the other players. Eh? Eh? That'll be $6,000, please. Oh boy. Anything in here? Hey. Can't see anything. Ooh, a crude label written on a piece of tape attached to the device reads water pump right below it. There's a slot for some sort of lever or hand. Well, that's totally helpful. I don't have any of those things. So there's nothing here. Oh, the valve wheel is labeled drainage. Turn it, yes. Not how many corpses you see while in this short movie where a student is running through a hallway. One. Oh, dang it. I count 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't tell if those ones closer to the time limit. I can't tell if those are bodies or injuries or whatever. Or injuries in the floor. This is totally a good idea. This is a great idea. The corpse of a very tiny individual being pickled in this filthy brine for so long seems to have bloated its skin into a patchwork of pustules. The body of a female student, rotting and decayed. Ooh. Sorry. If you do a review of this game, you should make a fun sketch where you describe your idea of Corpse Party. Yeah, that'd be pretty fun. Although it'd be difficult to make visuals for it. I could do it. I removed the wheel from the water pump and threw it into the pool. Hopefully that'll keep anyone from finding the little treasure I left in the spigot. That bitch killed my friends. She can spend an eternity without a tongue, for all I care. Based on size, this appears to be a body of a high schooler. Long-term exposure to the dirty, contaminated water has left it quite a mess. It's the body of a female student, rotting and decayed. Dim lights around you are reflecting off of something deep inside the drainage gate. Try to fish it out? Yes. What is this? What is this thing? Some kind of handle? Rusted valve wheel! Woo! Alright, and there's... Oh. I thought that thing essentially said that attach the tongue to the wheel or something. One minigame is just the entire Corpse Party chapter, and whoever finishes first wins. Hey, yo, you want to play some Corpse Party? Yeah, I got like five hours to spare. One minigame would just be like, save this person from, how to save somebody who's hung from a noose. It's so much potential. They really should hire me. A crude label written on a piece of tape. Water pump right below you. Patch the rusted valve wheel? Yes. Ugh. That's as far as it's gonna go. I think it's too rusted to turn anymore. Where did it go? Nope, that's still dry. That means there's something in here. Oh, one minigame is just a step-by-step instruction of how to make drugs out of nowhere. This is my favorite minigame, step-by-step instruction on how to make fentanyl. I'm Walter Hartwell White. I live in Albuquerque, New Mexico, Negra Royal Lane. And this is... Well, the handle's been oh, it's been... Oh, is it maybe... Oh, the hidden lore of Corpse Party is that it was made by Walter White. he's he's reading out the manus. Let me find Jesse Breaking. There we go. That's a good image. It'll load. It doesn't seem like it. That's okay. Yada yada. Walter White just like finishes reading his the manuscript for Corpse Party to him, and he's like, and Jesse's like, okay, we need to cook though, or something. I don't know. I haven't watched it. Walter, we need to cook. Not until I finish reading the manuscript of the epic story I made. This is very important. The meth can wait. Do I need to go back to the lockers or whatever? I should ask Walter White. Oh. Oh. That seems important. Oh. See, we have to name the characters after the drug ingredients and kill them like we cook. First dies by being burned 400 degrees by an indirect flame. Hey. Wait, does somebody die from being burned to death? I don't think that's happened yet. Still got a chapter and a half to go, though. With the small hemp bags. Yip. Looks like it is a new tongue. Yeah. Girl's name. Tokiko's tongue. The severed tongue of one of the Heavenly Host murder victims, sealed in a small hemp bag. Let's go! Let's find a deadly ghost. It doesn't look like there's anything that could be done. No. Honestly, I don't really want to spend the time walking around eternally, so I'm gonna check the guide. Chapter. I 6. Will that be chapter 4? There we go. let's jump forward to go. What? Um. I don't. The make your way towards the infirmary for a scene in the stairway. You're given another similar item. Make both of these items with both of these items and turn downstairs and head up the intersection. So, you need to find the infirmary. That's in the front room or whatever, right? And then I'll find something there. Is it? Doesn't look like it. And that's gone. Where are the custodian? Or not the custodian. The infirmary. Oh, that guide seems pretty... Yeah. It is helpful, sometimes. It can be annoying other times. Uh-oh. Which one do we give it to? I don't think that's... Ah! Crikeys! Stop scaring me. This game's actually scaring me now. Holy crap. I didn't know that was possible. Oh dear. Where is he? Right, second one. Bleep bleep. Here we go again. Where the hell's it gonna take us this time? Bleep. Where your friend was splattered. Oh, the floorboards beneath that wall. Right under her... Where the floor dips and blood pools. Drip drop, drip drop. Smelly, smelly, icky, icky. Smelly, smelly, icky, icky. Get in there, good, and dig it out. That is very, very gross. Oh, and now it's laughing at us, because it knows we're gonna do what it tells us to. Sadistic antique doll. Getting a good laugh out of this, you sick son of a bitch. What if that's where it is? I'm not sure we can ever bring ourselves to get it. Someone there. Ah! The creepy guy! Or wait, isn't he in a different space? Yeah, because I think this is a different space from where Yuka is. So I guess he managed to swap spaces. That's probably good. Shige, you're alive. Ah, Kishinuma, and our class rep. I'm very glad to see both of you safe and sound. What happened? It's a long story. So where have you been? I was in the second wing until a short while ago. Oh, yeah, he was in the second wing. Sorry, that's not a separate space. Until a short while ago, but suddenly lost consciousness. And when I woke up here, it felt as if the air somehow changed. Oh yes, and I did briefly cross paths with Mochida and his sister. Actually, I think he did swap spaces. I guess this one also has a second wing, though. Did? So they're okay too? They are. Though when I next ran into Mochida's sister, it seemed she and her brother had parted ways. Morishige? What is... What's in your hand? Ah. Morishige appears to be grasping at a blood-soaked pouch in his hands. Oh, this. I found it under the floorboards in the hallway. Just up these stairs. Is it some kind of charm? Please, take it. I'm merely searching for a certain someone. So I have no need for charms at the present time. No instruction. You just digged under a body, splattered body, and then at the top. As with the others, there's a student ID name tag attached to the front. Heavenly Host Elementary School, Class 5-2, Yuki Kano. Well, I should be going now. Is something wrong, class rep? You look like you've seen a ghost. Yes. One more thing. Mochida said we should all try to meet in classroom 1A. Okay. That was pretty out of nowhere. Yeah, it kind of was. Like, I honestly have no idea whether he crossed spaces or not. And completely unprompted, just dig through the body and then digged out the tongue. I guess it saved Yoshiki and what's her name? Well, Ayumi. Ayumi and and Yoshiki's dignity, I guess. It wasn't from, you know, Suzumoto's spot. Maybe it shifted over a few feet and he got it from there. I mean, if he didn't, then that really freaked me out. See his hands? They were covered in blood. Well, yep. I mean, we know he's a murderer. Yep. With both of these items in hand, return downstairs and head up at the intersection for a scene. Choose yes. Alrighty. Now we have 2 tongues. We have 2 severed tongues. And now, we can give them their tongues back. Alright, ghosts. Give it back. Give it back. Gurgle. Girl's missing an eye. And the other's missing most of her head. All we got here are tongues. Is that gonna be enough? What do we do? Pull out the tongue bags? Yes. The girls lower their heads. Or what's left of it in one case. and begin rocking slowly back and forth, as if feeling anxious. Yuki Kano, Tokiko Tsuji?
返してあげる。
These are for you. They're yours, aren't they? Handed over the 2 bags. Thank you very much. Alright.
すげえ。
We did it. We
やっ
did
た
it,
な、
Shinozaki.
篠崎。
All 3 of
あ
them!
と一人。
That's all, that's all.
幽
No more!
霊と喋ってると
Every time I talk to
ど
these
んどん自
ghosts,
分が死に近
I
づ
feel
い
like
てい
I'm
く
getting
感覚が
closer
する
and closer to death myself. We collecting tongues like a banjo. Like a Banjo and Kazooie collectathon. This reminds me just like Banjo Kazooie. That was my favorite part of Banjo Kazooie, in fact. When you had to collect all of the tongues. I think there were like 30 of them in the level. Every time oh yeah.
わかる
Do you have any idea what that's like?
自分の死
I'm
に顔
picturing how I'll look when I'm dead, and I'm not even
頭の
trying.
中に
It just
はっ
pops
きり
into
と
my
浮かん
head
でく
all
る
on
の
its own, and it's
すごく
such
嫌
a
なの
horrible
帰りたい
image. I just want to go
帰
home.
りた
I
い
just
よ
want to go home.
お
Back to my
母さん
mom and my sister and Mochita.
篠
Nozaki.
わかった。次、
Alright.
俺がやるからよ。
This one is mine
だ
then.
から、
Okay? Basically, Neo, the world ends. This is just like Neo, the world ends with you.
しっかり。おい
What? Another earthquake, I guess.
また地
God
震か
damn it, not again.
だこれ
This one's big, too. Uh-oh. Just like the world ends with you. Ah. Scary tone. Was I knocked out? Where
ここは
am I? This is a completely different. Wait a second. Perhaps, theory, before I continue, just a little game theory, is it possible that, like, when I gave those ghosts the tongues, when you give the ghosts the tongues, it, like, removes one of the closed spaces? Because I believe the first ghost, we gave the first ghost the tongue before Mochita swapped spaces and was with Naomi. And now we've given 2 other tongues. I think there are like 4 closed spaces and there are 4 ghosts. So that means that the tongues, giving them the tongues have essentially like repaired, like brought them all together, united the space. And then once we give the last one the tongue, then it'll just be like a matter of getting the murderer to come to his senses. And then apologizing.
ここ
Is
俺ら
this
の教室
classroom? No
マ
fooling?
ジかよ
Shinozaki!
しっかりしろよ
Hey! Wake
What?
up! Breathing
Iki
at least.
篠崎おい
Shinozaki, come on, wake up already. Huh? What?
見てみろよ、マリ
Take a
ー
look around you. I can hardly believe it myself, but here we are.
嘘。
Away. We're back? For real? Is this really our school?
マジだよ。
It's really
Hold
real.
on.
Check it out. Here's my desk. Mine too. It's right here. I can't believe it.
ってことは
It's true. Yeah, we made it. We're home. We're home.
さあざまみろ
Fuck yeah. Stuck on that world. I doubt we're really free.
もう
Never thought I'd live to be home again. The needle on the clock in the hall is pointing to 8. There's not a soul in the fight.
サトシやユイ先生たちは
Guess there's no Satoshi, Miss Yui, or anyone else, huh? Venturing out in search of others, find that even the janitor is likely gone home. The lights are out and the halls are pitch black. Only the red glow of the light next to the fire extinguisher offers any respite from the quaint, quiet darkness of the school hallway.
8時を過ぎて真っ暗な校舎の中に居残ることに
Standing
なる
around
と
in the
は
darkened corridors of our school
Genjitsu
building at 8 in
だね
the evening feels so surreal. As the thunder and rain grow in intensity, the windows begin to condensate with moisture, turning white in contrast to the corridor's sea of black.
これ
This
現実か
reality,
さっきまでのは
everything up
夢だ
until
ったんじゃ
now
ないか
just...
どこで何やってんだろう
Where am I right now? What am I doing? Uh-oh.
どうした篠崎
Inzaki, what's wrong? What is that?
なんだこりゃ
What the hell is this? It's not over, is it? Why isn't it over? Why? Damn it.
お前
It's you. Go back. Don't come any closer. The people goo pile. Join the goo. It was a rainy evening after school, just like this one. On the day I was kidnapped, I remember I had a fight with my mom that night.
何を言
Why
ってるの
is she telling us this? I have no idea. I didn't want to see her fate. After school, I would instead home. I park myself in the outdoor walkway for a little and watch the rain. That's when Mr. Yoshikazu showed up, and he sat down next to me. I told him all about my fight with Mom, and he listened really closely. I said, uh-huh, uh-huh. He was sick, didn't speak much, he said. He was a very kind, liked him. Then... So sorry.
あなたは
So tiny.
5年生の
E.
か
Raider.
の
Yuki Sano, right?
さっきは
do
あ
for
りがとう殺された私たちを
effort to help those
成
of
仏
us
させようとしてく
killed
れ
in
て
this
結局成仏はで
succeed
きたのか
though. So why are you still here?
いいえできてませ
You
ん
didn't.
あなたたちから言
But
葉
we
を奪った
returned your tongues. We
抜き
gave
取
you
られ
back
た舌は
your
返
ability
した
to
し
out.
あなたたちにひどいことを
You
した
even got your murderer to
犯人には
repent for
や
what he
っ
did.
ぱり
It just
許せない
you can't forgive him no matter what.
私たちの成仏に
Pleasing us isn't about forgiveness.
許さ
It
ない
doesn't
から
matter if we forgive or
懺
not.
悔とは
Repentance is
犯人
between
と
the
被害
criminal
者との間に存
and
在
the
して
soul act for moving
そ
us.
れ私たちが
We
天
exist
神
as
集落を
fragments of the
異
sacred
空間
ground
に閉じ込めて
on
いる
which
霊
heavenly
長の
host
断
is
片だから
sealed. I believe
私
that
たちを
moving
動か
us
すという方
that's the
法は
course of action.
正しいだけど
But
足りていないんです
not enough. His repentance.
犯人あいつの
So you're saying
文化人形が喋った言葉では
words spoken by the doll
足りない
aren't good enough to appease.
あれは
That's not.
で
So then,
なんだって無関係の人間を
you feel the need to
何
trap
も閉じ込めてるんだ。
one innocent stranger after another in that godforsaken place.
俺たちをあそこに呼び寄
You
せたのは
child spirits are the
お前
ones
ら
who
子供
summoned
の
us
幽霊
there,
たち
aren't
だ
you?
ろ
That's not true.
だと
What the hell do you mean by that?
私たちは
We're just the cogs
異
that
空間
hold
を
the
つなぎ
closed
止める
spaces
はぐれ
together.
ないに過ぎ
But you
お
killed
前
Suzumoto,
殺したじゃ
didn't
ねえ
you?
か
Huh?
もう少し聞こ
Let's hear her out.
お姉さんたちだけでも
I'm just glad I
無
was
事
able to
に
get
遅れてよ
the
かっ
two
た
of
で
you
す
back to
なんで急に俺た
Why
ち
the
を
hell
気
are you
遣うような言い
suddenly
方
so
すんだよ
concerned about us?
私のお姉ちゃんに聞いた
About
こ
a
とが
situation like sister once.
強い未練を残した
A
まま
lost soul
暴
whose
力
life
的
was
に
ended
命を搾
violently
取
and
された霊
abruptly,
子を
leaving her with a mountain of worries and regrets.
普通の人で言うところの
It's kind of like
桜
stopping
に
short
近い
at
状
the
態
edge
で
of
とどまっ
madness.
てしまういろんな感情や思いがごちゃ混ぜになってしまっているから
All sorts of thoughts and feelings swirling around in your head.
本来の優しい
Your
心と
kindly nature and your
聖者へ
sudden
の妬
hatred
みや
panic
敵意
begin
の
to
気持
spin
ちとを
around
コン
and
トロール
around,
できずに
and you just
感情が
start acting without
くる
any
くる
sort of control.
お前の姉さんって
Is
霊
this
能
or
師
some kind of medium or something?
うんちょっと違
Yeah,
うけど
something like that.
どっちもこいつの本音って
So
わ
what
け
you're
か
saying is the little girl and the creepy little girl we met before are two sides of the same coin?
だったらお願
I feel for you, I
い他
really
の生きて
do.
るみんなも
But please, please bring the rest of
持
them
田君
back.
や先生たち
Ochiga,
も
Miss Yui, and everyone
連れて
else
きてあげ
too.
て
Them all back home. We should put an eye patch on that fifth grader and give her a pet parrot. Yar har fiddly dee, do what you want 'cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate. That'll appease her. Then the closed spaces will be no more, and people will be safe.
ね
Come on,
なんでしょ
you can do it, right?
もう
I
それは
that's
無理だと
possible
思いま
anymore.
すどうして
Why not?
あの空間は
Those closed spaces contain a lot of
無関係
souls,
な命を
of
食べ
innocent
過ぎまし
souls.
た
Far too many. In
あ
fact,
そこで死んだ人たちの
grudges of those who died in there have filled every last corner.
も
No
う
room
の
left.
行き場をなくした
And because the
悲
agony
し
and
い
pain
思いたちに
is nowhere else to go,
全てわずかに残った
it's
理
begun
性を
feeding on the minds of souls like us who are bound there.
私だって
Won't be
生
long
きている人を
before I turn back into a vengeful spirit who attacks people like you without mercy.
あなたも味方してくれなくなるの
We're gonna lose you as an ally then?
だったらなおさら急が
Why
なきゃ
don't you just hurry up and bring them home right now? Isn't there any
Fucking
way
don't
for us to
you
save
fucking
Mochida and the others?
一つだけあります
Maybe one way.
どうするんだよ。
What is it?
お兄さんの知っている
I
方法
think
です。
you already know. We have to return to the
あの
closed
場所へ戻って
spaces.
私たち
Find all 4 of us Heavenly Host serial kidnapping kidnapping and murder victims, and put us all to rest. Then the closed spaces won't have their cogs anymore, so they'll begin to fall apart. Corpse Party is just Persona or SMT, but the main characters suck and can't fight the demons. Close enough. And you just might get your friends back.
あそこへ
Expect us
また戻るのか
go
よ。
back?
それに
And this
せっか
time,
く残りあと一
instead
人
of
だと思っ
having
てたの
one
に、
person left to
そんな
appease,
のお前ら
you
さん
have
に
to
も
go
成
back
仏
to the
してなかっ
drawing
たし
board
よ。
and appease all 4 of you?
どうしてさっき
Why couldn't you tell us the reason our previous efforts weren't good enough? What is there to hide?
それは
Just,
思い出したくないんです。
I don't want to remember. But
どうしても知りたい
if you
の
really
は
want to know, I'll
教
tell
え
you.
ます。
I'll tell you everything that
あの
happened.
時の
Yuki's spirit gently took hold of Ayumi. In an instant, their two beings seemed to merge together into a single mind. What's going?
白木
Shinzaki? Oh. Murder. That ghost is up to no good.
どうなったの
What?
私気絶したはずなのに
Didn't I... How...
意識がある
Why am I fully aware right now?
真っ暗だし
Can't see a
体
thing.
が動く
Can't move.
なんか
It's
疲れ
like
た
that
時になる
feeling you get when you're really
縛りみ
tired.
たい
Sleep paralysis, I think. What?
ここは
Where? Why can't I move?
犯行現場で唯一生き残った赤いワンピース
Machiko
の女子
Shinozaki,
篠崎
little
幸
girl in the red dress, and the only survivor of the horrific murders that occurred in Heavenly Host Elementary.
幸子の家族は事件後
Following the
怯えるように
incident,
他県へ移っ
Sachiko's
ていったと
family
されている
fled from the area, moving to another prefecture to escape the frightful memories that remain.
驚いたことにこの
Strangely,
篠崎
however,
家についての記
I've
述
been
は
unable to
この事
locate
柄
where
以
any
外
other records of
当時の書類や文
no
献
matter
の
where
ど
I
こを
look,
見
the
ても
only
何を
information
見
I
て
can
も
find
見
about
当たらな
them
い
comes from newspaper reports on the Heavenly Host murders.
惨劇の舞台となった学校や
Granted,
現
when
役
an
コーチの着
elementary
難による
school
凄
becomes
惨
the
な犯
stage
行
for a grisly incident such as this, perpetrated by none other than the principal's own son,
そのスキャンダルスな背景の
stands to
取材に
reason
目
that
が
the
くらみ
scandal would serve as the primary focus for public interest, with all other details fading into the background.
この小さな生
So
存
of
者の
course,
聴
after
取が
learning that
おろそか
Sachiko
にな
was
ったの
safe,
ではと予想した
further
のだ
news of her
そうではなか
whereabouts
った
was largely ignored in favor of the media circus surrounding the school.
誰も幸子のその後をたどる
But
こと
there's
が
more
できな
to
か
it
ったのだ
than that. People weren't just uninterested in learning Sachiko's whereabouts. There was simply no data to be had.
体は金縛り
Can't
にあっ
move
た
my
みたい
body
に
because
動
of
かせない
sleep
けど
paralysis.
部屋
Yes,
の光景が見える
but I can clearly see the room I'm in now.
私の他に
One boy and two
男の
girls
子
in
が一人
aside from myself.
女の
Oh,
子が
she's
二
good.
人
She's experiencing the memories of
顔に見覚えがあるみんな
they're the children who were killed in Heavenly Host
天
during
神
that
症の子供
incident.
たちだ
They're still alive?
けど
Unfortunately,
私を
they're all
含め
bound by hand and
み
foot.
んな手足を
Just
縛られ
sprawled
て
out on the floor.
床に転がされ
And
ている
so am I.
だから
The
私
real
の
reason I
体
can't move. sleep. Somebody please save me. Oh. Rut-row.
目隠しをされ、
Now I'm
何
blindfolded.
も見えない
I。see a thing that's happening to me.
手足も縛られてるか
My
ら、
hands and feet are tied up. I
目
can't
隠
remove
し
the
を取るこ
blindfold
とも
either.
できない。こうしていると恐怖は
Makes everything so much worse.
耳が
It's because I
どんどん
can't
敏
see
感になる。
begin to frightens.
周りの子たちのお
The
やつの
helpless
声が
cries of the other
狭い
children
部屋に
echo
反
off
響
the
して
walls of the cramped
私も
room.
恐怖で頭が
I'm
割れそう
so
に
scared, it feels like my head's going to explode. I gotta go now. My mom's calling me for dinner. See you later. See you too, Quick Nerd. It was great having you here. And you're probably not gonna miss out on too terribly much. Probably next save I get. I'm probably gonna be closing up the stream.
何するのよ。
What are you doing to me?
目隠しなん
Why am I blindfolded?
ね
Untie me. Cut the ropes. I want to be able to use my hands and feet. Please. Please.
何度も叫んだけど、
Begging,
男
pleading.
は私から
All I
離れてい
heard
っ
in,
た。
in response was a man walking away from me.
You
An order. Okay.
順番って
Order? Oh. Fuck.
人間の声とは思えない
Never heard screaming
凄ま
like
じい
this
音波のよ
before.
うな叫
It
び声。
was pure primal terror
端
cutting
っこ
through
にい
the
た
air
男の子だ。
like a perfect sine wave. The boy at the end.
それが
Fuck.
延々と続く。
Feels like he's been
今
screaming
まさ
for
に
an
殺されて
eternity. Killed right now.
る。なんてこと。
God, what the hell is he doing to him?
こんな残酷な目に遭ってるの
Who
に、
deserves
せめて
this?
早く。
Why isn't
神
God
様は
allowing
意
him to
識を
fall
奪ってあげ
unconscious
な
so
い
he
の。
doesn't have to suffer? E. Stop, dude.
何十分経っただろ
Been at least half an hour
う。
now.
何度も何度も
Those inhuman screams of a young boy being ripped
絞
apart
り
from
出さ
the
れる
inside
男の子にとうと
finally come to a halt.
う間髪入れずに女の子の
Holy
悲鳴が上が
shit,
る。
dude.
これももはや
Without even a single moment of silence, the first of the two girls in line, the next to scream for her life, and the symphony goes on. Fuck. Dude, stop it.
気が狂う。
I can't take any more of this. Losing my mind. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Stop it.
まだ終わらない。早く。
Still going on? Come on, just die already.
早く。
I already. God, what's wrong with
わ
me?
からないけど、とに
I
かく
don't
早
care.
く
Just get it
に
over
してあげ
with
て。
and leave me in peace.
やがて、
Finally,
ゴン。
after hearing a sound like a heavy
何
object
か
being
重い
dropped,
ものが落ちる音。
noises stopped and the room grew quiet again.
大きくなる足音。
Footsteps are getting closer.
ずわりと。
All my
全身
hair
の毛
is
が
standing
逆
on
立
end at this.
つ。胃から下に氷を詰められた
Everything
よう
below
な。
my stomach feels like it's
一瞬
frozen.
にして下痢に
Like
なっ
I've
たような
already
おか。
been stricken with severe diarrhea.
順番。
Gross. In order?
私は何を安心し
Am
て
I
いるんだろう。
relieved by the silence?
隣の
The
子
kid
が
next
死んだ
to
ら
me just died.
私の番じゃない。
Which means it's my turn now.
髪の毛をつかまれ、
Someone's got me by
頭を
the
グ
hair,
イッと持ち上げら
pulling
れ
my
る。
head
同
up,
時に目隠しを取られると
taking off my blindfold, which
犯人の顔が
see the face of my killer.
天神小学校の開校当初
Four
閉
missing
鎖されてい
children
た地
were
下室
found
で
in a basement
行方
room
不明だった児
at
童たち
Heavenly
を
Host Elementary School, unused and officially sealed since the building's construction.
亡骸が発見された
When
時の現
authorities
場は
entered, they were
ま
greeted
さに
with
賛
an
美極まる
inhumanely
凄惨な光景だった
inhumanly horrific sight.
鑑識の調査の結果
Based on the
凶
evidence
器は逮
upon
捕
the
時に
evidence at
犯人
hand,
が手にしてい
the
た
murder weapon was
大きな
determined to
断ち
be
切
a
り
pair
バサ
of
ミと
large sewing scissors found in the hands of the
躊躇があったのか男のものにしては体の力
investigators
で
suspected some
Shh,
hesitation
shh,
on the man's part, as the deceased victim's wound did not indicate that his full strength had been used.
殺意を持って犯行に
Nonetheless,
及ん
he
だ
had
ことは
clearly
確
acted
実であ
with
った
extreme malicious intent.
公式発表では
The
児童
official
たち
cause
の
of
死
death
因
for
は
the three murdered
舌を
children
切
has
り
been
取られた
listed
ことに
as
よる失血
loss
死
of blood
とされていた
flowing
が
removal of the tongue, or loss of blood following removal of the tongue.
実際にはもっとむごたら
But
し
the
い
actual
凶
state
行
of
が行われ
affairs
てい
was
た
not quite so clinical, nor even as pleasant.
以下は規制によ
The
り
following
メディアで
details have
報
been
されていない
extrapolated from
殺害の手
information
口であ
previously
る
unreleased to the public, or at least previously unreported by news outlets.
現場で惨劇を目撃した幸子の
These
証言に基
details of
づ
the
いている
crime are based on the official police testimony of Sachiko Shinazaki himself.
手足を縛られ目隠しをされた被害者たちは
Evidently, the
一人
victims
ず
were
つ
bound,
距離を置いて寝かさ
blindfolded,
れ
and spaced out on the
順番に殺されてい
then
く
killed, one by one.
一人は
One was
ハサミで腹部を
repeatedly
めった
stabbed
刺し
in
に
the
された上
abdomen
に
with
臓器を抜き取ら
aforementioned
れ
pair of
ショック
scissors,
し
then had many of his internal organs forcefully dug
臓器
out.
は地下室の
When
地
his
中化に粗
discarded
雑に埋め
innards
られ
were
た
found partially buried beneath the earthen floor of the basement.
一人はハサ
Another
ミで
was
数十回に
stabbed
も
in
わ
the
たって
head
頬を刺
dozens
され
upon
口から上の
dozens
顎部が
of
ちぎれ
times,
死亡
to such an extent that all flesh and bone above her jawline was essentially minced away.
目隠しを剥ぎ取られ、
With my blindfold removed,
私の目の前にさらさ
the
れた
sight that
光景
appeared
は
before me was more horrific than
想
anything
像
I
を
could
絶していた。
possibly imagine.
まみれの大きなハサミ
The
を手
person
に
staring back at me,
私を見下ろして
brandishing
い
a
たのは
blood-soaked pair of
さ
sewing
っき
scissors,
の大男ではな
wasn't the
く
large man from earlier at all.
捕らえられていた。
The children,
帰り地で
the little
顔
girl,
が真っ
her
赤に染まっ
face
た
dyed. What the?
小さな女の子だった。
The little girl with her face dyed red with blood of her victims.
正気のない灰色の目
She
で
was staring intently at me with
と
soulless
私
gray
の目を見
eyes,
せ、
and then
ケタケタと笑い出
she
した。
just started giggling. What?
ハサミを使う
She was opening and closing the bloodied scissors over and over again. The sound kept echoing.
その錆びて
Then she took those dull, rusty, thoroughly blood-soaked blades
と
and slowly brought
私の
them
目に
closer,
向けられた。
closer to my left eye. What the actual fuck?
なんで
How? Why? Why is it you?
いや、
You're the one that got away, murdered the others.
一人はハサミ
The
で眼
third
球を
victim
何
was
度も刺され
stabbed
た
in the
上に
left eye. Indeterminate number of times.
スープのように潰れた目玉をえぐり出され苦し
Her
みなんて
eyeball
常に
became
血
soup-like
死に至る
inconsistent. Why? She was eventually just like that, slowly bleeding to death in horrible agony.
その後なぜか犯人は
Strangely, it
3
was
人の
only
遺体から
after these
舌をハサミで
mutilations
切
had
断して
already
いる
been inflicted but the killer went back and severed the victim's tongue.
執筆している私も
Learning
胸
the
の悪
truth
く
about these
まさに
proceedings
悪魔の所業
is
で
shocking, and it makes nearly impossible to accept the murderer as anything but a monster.
児童3人が惨殺
Bearing
の中
witness to every
唯
moment
一生
of
き残っ
this
た少女
was a
サチコ
7-year-old girl named Sachiko.
保護さ
In
れ
many
た後
ways, he's the most pitiable and long-suffering of them all.
泣きじゃくる彼女の証言から
But it was
追
through
及が
her
進み
tearful,
吉和は送検され
frightened
た
testimony that Yoshikazu Kanagihori was officially charged.
言い換えるなら彼を犯人確定に
Now,
追い込
going
んだ
back to the
張犯
hunt
人で
for
ある
information on this
彼女には
unfortunate girl's whereabouts, it was her words that ultimately led to Yoshikazu's sentencing.
自宅の所在も
Therefore,
家
it
族構
comes
成
as
も
no real
一切の
surprise
記録が残ってい
that
ない
sensitive information pertaining to her and her family would be withheld. That's to be
という
expected.
よりはっきり言え
What's
ば
not expected,
存
however,
在していた痕跡が
is that
全
there's
く
not
ない
even
の
the
だ
slightest trace of this information left to find. It's as if it simply never existed.
ここからは仮説になる
Therefore, I
果
cannot
た
help
して
but
これは
consider
本
it
当に
consider alternate possible explanations. And I remind you, this is mere conjecture.
吉和の犯行
But
な
one
のか
question keeps nagging at the back of my mind. Was Yoshikazu Yanagihori really the murderer of the 3 victims?
児童たちを殺害したのは
Possible this crime was not
本当に
actually
吉和なのか
perpetrated by him at all?
後期の吉和は
Think about it.
言
In
葉
his
による
final
他人と
days,
コンタクトは
Yoshikazu
不自由
wasn't
だったと
capable
は
of
いえ
communicating with others through speech.
基本的にはおとなしく
Despite his
他人に
childlike
危害を加え
version,
るような性
he'd
質ではなかっ
always
た
been a personable and friendly man. As the saying goes, he wouldn't have hurt a fly.
これは彼を取り巻いていた親戚や付近住民の
Friends
証
and
言も
neighbors
聞くことがで
confirmed
きた
as
ので
much.
確実だ
Shocked to hear that such a kindly man could commit these unconscionable atrocities.
突然このような強行に
He
走る
certainly
道
had
理が
no
ないので
motive for the crime either. There was nothing for him to gain from it.
一方それまで
Then
健康であ
again,
った
he
吉
may
和の
simply
父
have
親
lost his mind. Look at his father.
柳堀校長が
It
突
was
然
around this
奇怪
time
な
that
言動や
Principal
行動を取り
Takamine
始めたのも
Yanagihori
この時期だ
suddenly began speaking in tongues and acting in a most peculiar way.
何かに取りつかれたように
Not to mention
屋敷の壁
scribbling
一面に
incomprehensible
意味不明の
gibberish
漢
all
字の
over
羅
his
列を書き
walls,
殴ったり
as if
何
possessed.
者かに怯えるように
He seemed
部屋
frightened
の
of
隅にこも
someone
り
who and
大声でわめ
seemed
いて
frightened of
暴れたり
someone, and would often be found crouching in the corner of his office, moaning and thrashing when visitors came by.
こちらも相当な事態になってい
If he could wind up in such a beleaguered state with no warning, then perhaps so too could his son.
そこに私は
I believe
人
that
知
we're
を超え
looking
た
at a
力の動
curse
き
far more powerful than
巨
anything
大な
man
る
could
呪詛の側面を
devise.
開校当初に閉鎖されていた
From the time it opened its doors to the day it closed them forever,
天神小学校の
Heavenly
地下室
Host
に関す
Elementary
る
School's sealed
何か
basement room
大きな呪いの
has
存
existed
在
as some form of cursed ground.
この連続児童誘拐殺害事件より
And to find the underlying curse, we must go back beyond the infamous kidnapping and murder incident.
さらに遡ること20年
Back a whole 20 years.
おぼろげながら真
I
相を知
believe
る
I
手が
may
か
have
りを
found a clue that
私
could
は見つ
shed
けたよう
some
に
light
思え
on
る
the situation. Maybe a bit far-fetched as leads go, but it is a lead nonetheless.
廃校になった後
Regrettably, since
取り壊されて
Heavenly
別の
Host
学
was
校が
not
建っている
only
現在
closed
で
down, demolished altogether, and another school built in its place,
失われた天神小学校の
it's
地下
no
室を調
longer
べることは
possible
不
to
可能だが
investigate the basement directly.
私の助手が興
But
味
my
深い方法を
protege
見
has
つけてき
found
てくれ
what may be the next best thing,
不可能が可能と
something
な
that
るか
could
も
make
しれ
the
ない
possible possible once more.
その準備に出かけ
Preparations are being made to pursue this lead even now.
詳しくは次回の連
Be
載にて
sure
お
not
伝え
to
したい
miss
と
the next installment.
楽しみに
Maybe
お
the
待ちいただ
scoop
きた
of
い
a lifetime. Okibiki, 2003, September 22nd. Or wait, no, not September. July 22nd. Continued. Oh, yo! That's hype. Continued in Chapter 5. Extra 4 has been a lot. Yeah. That's epic. I can't believe I'm excited to play more Corpse Party. Well, I'll see you guys tomorrow. And by you guys, I mean, like, well, I mean, nobody's here. But I'll see all of you epic gamers tomorrow. Have a good day.